Hey guys, Dave here. I got a package in the mail today. I was talking to Marc on Blog TV last week, and he mentioned a fragrance called Histoires de Parfums Ombre Rem, and mentioned that I should really try it. So I ordered a 5-pack of samples from the perfume shop because they actually have it. So we crack this open and see what we got in here. I just ripped something. What did I rip? Okay, another one was that Marc had in his haul is Hutieme Art Sucre bean. I have not smelled that one before. Here's Ombre Rem. And then I also got samples of Petroleum from that same line. MDCI Ambre Topkapi, which I have smelled before. Why did I get a sample of Orio Cuir? I know he was talking about that. I must have forgotten that I got this in the mail today too from Dan. I was going to do a first impression of that, so whatever. Alright, so the one that I'm most excited about is Ombre Rem, so let's do that one first. I am wearing like 7 things right now. I'm home studying today, so it's kind of a testing day, so I'm going to put it on paper because I don't even know where I would put it. Well, you know what? Oh, I do have some clean skin. Okay, screw it. Let's put some Ombre Rem on the skin. Screw it. I hate these little vial things, but whatever. Let me put it on my skin. And use a little swab stick because I've heard this is potent and I don't need much because I'm already a scent bomb today. So, man, does that thing go on there tight. Anyway, it's handwritten on, but you can kind of, hopefully you can make it out. It says Ombre Rem. This is from the Histoires de Parfums house, or I guess as Marc says it, Histoires de Parfum, which I guess makes sense because it looks like it should say Histories, but it's spelled wrong. Oh man, this is not nearly as I thought it was going to be. Like really heavy and just almost gross is kind of what I was expecting, but it's not at all. It's extremely smooth. I was expecting, because of what Marc was saying about it, but I mean, I can see why. Yeah, it's different, but it's not harsh. That is really nice. It's kind of a nice, smooth, slightly smoky amber. I'm also getting a little bit of an animalistic, powdery vibe to it. That's really, really nice. Man, do I like that. I definitely get some animalistic qualities in it. I think the powder of the animalistic is actually adding to the amber. Amber can sometimes come across too rich to me, and this is kind of taming it a little bit. It smells very wearable to me. I'm really excited about this one. Yeah, I can see this becoming a split in the near future. Just because it's one of the edition rare ones, so it's not super cheap. But I mean, it's not awful. I think it's $175. Yeah, I'd get it from perfume shop, so with shipping it'd be like $180 or something for I think 65 ml, maybe 60 ml. So I mean, it's still not cheap. It's like maybe a little under or $3 an ml. That is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, Mona Diorio's Cuir, however you say it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on paper, though, because now I am out of arm space. I like to leave myself at least this much space between fragrances, because otherwise they kind of mix together, and I don't really get a good whiff of them, so I don't like to put too much stuff on at once. Plus, it can ruin a fragrance for me if it creates something that causes a headache, so I'd rather put it on paper. I should just spray it, but I'm weird. Alright, Mona Diorio's Cuir, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's give this a whiff. Wow. Okay, I was expecting something much harsher, animalistic, kind of gross again, and it's not. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's getting there. Man, is that different. I don't think I've smelled anything like this. I'm getting leather immediately, but I'm also getting almost like a green quality to it. Now it's starting to get smoky leather. Okay, this is really, really well done leather. And I'm not usually a leather fan. Okay, as it dries, it's getting smokier and smokier. That is really, really nice leather, though. Oh my god. The only other one of her fragrances I've smelled, well, I've smelled Vetiver, which I wasn't huge on, and Vanille, which I do like quite a bit. Man, I'm glad I got a decant of this. Really, really well done smoky leather with a little bit of green, and I'm also getting a little bit of an animalistic vibe as well. I'm not really good at picking out animalistic or different leathers because they kind of all smell to the same. I mean, there are some animalistic things that smell very different, but like civet, I don't like civet very much, but I do think there is civet in this, or at least I remember. Really well done smoky leather. I really, really enjoy this. It's very high quality, high class smelling to me. I'm not usually a big leather fragrance person. I don't really like Tom Ford's Tuscan leather at all. I don't know, something about it just doesn't smell right to me. It's probably the raspberry. I just don't like raspberry at all. But I do get a lot of raspberry in Tuscan leather for some reason. And I don't know. Okay, Cuir is a winner again. That's two fragrances I really like. Alright, Petroleum. Let's smell this. See what she's like. I'm expecting, I don't know, something like gas, or at least that's what you would expect with a name like Petroleum, but we'll find out. By the way, this video is actually for Marc. He really wanted to find out what another reviewer thought of Ombre Rem, so I'll send him a PM as well. But I was really excited to smell Ombre Rem, and I'm really glad I did. Okay, Petroleum, I can smell on my fingers mixing with the Ombre Rem, but we'll smell on the paper. Yeah, I'm not huge on this one. Kind of smells a little gross, like something dusty. I am getting a little bit of a gasoline quality to it, though. Maybe that's just in my head, but I do kind of get the gasoline tinge to it. But yeah, this is not what I was expecting at all. It's okay. I don't think I would pursue a bottle of this. Not when Amber Rem is sitting right next to it. That's way better in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I do get gas in this, though. I will say that. Like actual, like, gas at the gas station spilling on your hands gas. That's not all I get, but it's got kind of a gasoline alcohol singe to it that kind of hurts your nose. But it just doesn't smell good to me. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Petroleum's a pass for me. Yeah, screw it. Let's go through all these, even though it's going to be long as hell. Let's do the Sucre Abine, or whatever. It's supposed to smell kind of like burning sugar, from my understanding, which sounded like it was right up my alley. Man, am I struggling to get these damn things open. Ooh, I smell sugar. I smell sugar. It's supposed to smell like sugar. I don't know about burning sugar, because if anyone knows, burning sugar smells pretty disgusting. Or at least I think burnt sugar smells awful. It's almost like rubber tires. Wow. Okay, that's nice. I get almost like a caramelized sugar type of vibe. It reminds me of something I smell from like the Parfumerie General House. They have a lot of kind of almost nutty, caramelized, kind of hay cereal type vibes. The most comparable thing to this, in my opinion, is probably Roca Man. It's lighter. That's nice. Mostly I'm getting sugar on the top, but it's got kind of that sugary quality that Roca Man does, and same with the caramelized, but it almost smells a little bit like cereal too, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely a gourmand. That's nice. Not as nice as Ombre Rem or Cuir is, but yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Alright, Ambre Topkapi is the last one. I'm actually just going to use it. I put a couple samples in a decanter already, so I'm just going to use it out of there so it's easier to get it. And then I will put that other sample in there. That's why I got it, to get more of it, just to have around to make a decision on. I remember, I liked it, I just didn't think it was worth $250. So let me smell it again. Alright, that should be enough. Here we go. Ambre Topkapi. Yeah, I remember I get a lot of fruit in the opening of this. Very fruity opening, kind of pineapple-ish. Pineapple, other fruits. I'm not sure which. Almost like some sort of melon vibe too. And then the amber starts to pick up pretty quick. But it's a very light fragrance. It's not like in your face potent amber. It's more of a fresh, light, skin set type of amber. The opening of this, I wish the opening stayed around, because I'll tell you right now, the opening is fantastic to me. It just smells really natural fruit, but not like a feminine fruit. It definitely has a masculine edge to the fruit in the opening. I think that might be maybe the amber's poking through already. That might be it, but the opening is fantastic. This. I do like this. I just need more time with it, because with a price like that, you gotta like it from top to bottom, and really like it from top to bottom to warrant a price like $250. I could see myself splitting this though. Ombre Rem I may just buy a bottle of, although with how popular Marc's made it, it may make sense to split it. But yeah, I need to get more Ombre Rem, I can tell you that, because I want to wear it before the winter's over. Actually, Ambre Topkapi smells better on paper, but then again, my first impression of it was with a really, really plugged up nose, so take it what it's worth. So I wasn't really smelling it, but my nose is getting back to normal. It's not quite there yet. I like Ambre Topkapi. Probably the loser of this group is Petroleum. Okay, Ambrarem is getting more animalic on my skin, but it's really, really not gross animalic. It's like a powdery animalic with a really, really well done, smooth but still rich amber. It's unique to me, and it's not as dirty in your face quite as I was expecting. I really enjoy it. You're not alone on that one, Marc. I do really enjoy this one. It's a fantastic fragrance. I don't know if I'm 100% blown away, but then again, it's a first impression, and I'm not very, very often blown away on first sniff. But this is really, really good. Two winners from this group are probably Ombre Rem and Mona di Orio Cuir. Third, I would probably put Ambre Topkapi, then the Sucre bean, then Petroleum way in the back. Petroleum just doesn't smell good to me. I don't like the blended notes. So, yeah, thanks Marc for recommending this. Ombre Rem is on my buy list. It's been on my skin for 10 minutes, and it's on my buy list. Really, really well handled blend of amber and animalic notes. The animalic almost sweetens it up a little bit, if that makes sense. It's really well balanced, and I really like that stuff. So that is it for now, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and check you later.